All right, everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to another ScatterBrian podcast here. Today's date is September 17th of 2022. It is currently 9 a.m. in the sunny state of Arizona. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is podcast number 6. And I'm going to pat myself on the back. Proud of myself making it this far. Wow, 6 straight weeks of posting. That's got to be a record for me. And I see no end in sight. So if you don't want to listen, you ain't got to listen, but I'm going to keep posting, all right? That was my mean face and mean voice. All right. I'm not fooling anybody. So, week 6 here of the ScatterBrian podcast. Thank you, everyone, for listening and tuning in. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So, as you know, this is my podcast where I just go on rants and talks and act like I know some smart words. You know, big brain, 4-syllable words. And, I find myself every Saturday morning saying, how am I going to fill time to talk? What can I talk about? I have some ideas throughout the week. Get some inspiration from here or there. But this week I was lucky. Somebody didn't call me out, but he definitely said, hey, this will be the perfect topic. So shout out to Matt. Good old Matt. One of my coworkers. This week I was fortunate enough to attend a work event. Whoa, what's that, Brian? I thought you worked from home. Well, I do work from home, but I didn't always work from home. It's been about 2.5 years since I've been in the office working. And, my company decided to throw a special event for us. And I was thankful they did. Minus the free food and free games that we got to enjoy. That part was awesome. I played Hydro Thunder like I don't know how many times. Don't judge me on arcade stuff. Hydro Thunder is one of those great games that I actually bought on my PC. So if I can't play it at the arcade, at least I can play it at home. I love that game. But anyways, Matt said, hey, this would be something good to talk about on your podcast. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I should have thought of that. So thank you, Matt, for that topic. But what I wanted to discuss today was the value in connecting with people and how important it is for our mental health and just for our, social skills. It's been way too long since I've been in a room with the people I work with. And I talk to them every day. I see them on Zoom. We chat here and there. But there's nothing like being in the presence of other people. And just catching up. Hearing what they're doing. Hearing what's going on in their world. Sharing things about yourself. I know that, it wasn't I don't work for a religious company. Not to say they're anti-religious, but I mean, they're just a company. But the term fellowship, I learned that from church, going to church. Never really understood what fellowship meant as a kid. Fellowship, okay, it is what it is. As I get older, I realize that, meeting with the people, connecting with people, sharing stories, keeping each other accountable. These are all elements and pieces of fellowship. And shout out to all my coworkers that I got to see. That was therapeutic. You know, you can only share so much via chat logs, and they can only see so much of you via Zoom. But when you're talking to people in person, there's something that, you can't hide behind your emotions. How are you doing, Brian? I'm doing great. They'd see the fakest smile ever if I said that to them. But via chat, I could say, "Oh, I'm doing great," and they don't see my face, they don't hear my inflections, they don't see my fakeness. So I was very thankful that I got to connect with my coworkers, because it was therapeutic. And I think I need to do more of that. My conversations these days, my interactions these days, are with a 10-year-old and a 4-year-old. No offense to my kids, I love them more than a lot of things in life. More than everything. Whoops. Okay, edit that second. Okay, edit that part. Okay. You guys wouldn't hear that part. My kids mean more to me than everything. No, but for real. They have great conversations, but I find that my brain is not being stimulated. I need to meet with people that are on the same, the same place as I am. And that doesn't mean they have to be 34 and a black male. It means they have to be adults that have conversations, have problems, have struggles, have wins, have praises. And I was truly missing that. And it got me thinking, to everyone out there that's doing work from home, how cool was it? This is just my opinion. How cool was it when your job was like, yeah, you're just going to work from home? What? My kitchen's like 20 feet away from me. My bathroom's like 30 feet away from me. That's ideal. I could get a snack, run back to my desk, and be perfect. And another little insight at my current job, but at the office, there was snacks. They cost money. There was a restroom. It was a public restroom. Well, public to the floor. And I've really valued my privacy, I didn't like paying for snacks. I didn't like going to the restroom and hearing somebody blow it up next to the stall next to me. That's always awkward anyway. But I was so thrilled that I could just do my job from the comfort of my own home. And it felt that way for a while. And then the pandemic just kept on rolling. And I don't know if any of you out there have heard of this COVID, but damn the COVID. I said it. Damn the COVID. It kept going. And it got to the point where the company was like, you know what? We're functioning. We're operating. We're growing without the need of an office. So boom, no more office. Then reality struck. Okay, well, when am I gonna get to interact with my coworkers? When am I going to have those random moments in the morning where you say, "Hey, how was the weekend? Oh my gosh, it was so good," and you have your talks and your quick chats, and then you go to your desk. When am I gonna have that again? I talk to the kids; they're great. My daughter just started preschool, so she's full of stories. One of the stories, she met a friend at preschool named Maggie. And I was like, "Oh, cool, you made a friend named Maggie." Later on in the conversation, told me how Maggie pushed her and she's not her friend. I was like, wow, that was quick. And James is doing great in school. He's in 5th grade. Can't believe that. He's growing so quick. He thinks he knows everything. Hey, Brian, did you know that the dinosaurs probably look more like birds? Yes, James. Come on. Come on, Pippin. And while I value these conversations, I truly miss those conversations with adults and getting feedback from adults. And seeing all my coworkers, catching up with them, seeing that they are still people out there living is great. It's great. It was therapeutic to the soul. So shout out to all my coworkers I saw out there. I could start throwing names out there, but I would sure hate to forget somebody's name. But it was a great time. We were at a place called Main Event, which I would recommend. And if they would like to sponsor me, please contact me. They have an amazing bar. They have an amazing arcade. They have freaking laser tag. You know how long it's been since I laser tagged? Little tangent. I suck at laser tag, and I blame my gun. I blame the gun. It's like the trigger didn't work. I came out of that laser tag session like, oh, I got 760 points. I'm a boss. I bet everybody else is lower. Nope. Everybody I talked to had more than me. So what the heck was going on with my laser tag gun? That was pretty cool. The laser tag guns all had specific names to them, so you can track yourself on the leaderboard. My gun's name was Voldemort. Harry Potter, this message is for you. Don't judge me on my Voldemort impression. I'm not really Slytherin. That's all Karina. But I got some Hufflepuff in me. That's what I'm about. But I was the Voldemort gun. It was fun. I just suck at it. But yeah, shout out to Main Event. They even have a bowling alley in there. And it was a good time. I got a chance to, play some hot shot basketball, play some Hydro Thunder like I mentioned, eat some good food, but most importantly, connect with my coworkers. Connect with the people I deal with day to day that I don't get to see day to day. And that I appreciated. So that was it for this week, I think that was a big thing that was weighing on me. I could keep ranting on. I could tell you about a ticket I paid for the City of Surprise again because, they love taking my money. I didn't get a new ticket. I just had to pay my speeding ticket. Thanks, City of Surprise. Don't sponsor me. If there was like a route I could go around Surprise, I would take that. But no. I live right next to them and I gotta drive through that city all the time. But I digress. The people of Surprise are great. The motorcycle cops just hate me. Well, thank you all for getting through to the end of this ScatterBrian episode 6, number 6. This has been fun. I hope that what I said today sticks with you and there's something that you can connect with and you can find some time to reconnect with people. I was thankful enough to be able to go to a work event, but if you don't have that luxury, find somebody. Find somebody that you haven't talked to, haven't spoken to, and just try to rebuild that relationship. People, interaction, conversation, fellowship, all things that we need in some capacity. As long as it's healthy. You don't want to be hanging out with people that are going to be bullying you. Let me tell you that. Don't do that. I'll send Voldemort on them. Harry Potter, you will die. Avada Kedavra. Don't be hanging out with real Voldemorts. Hang out with the Harry Potters, Hermiones, and Rons of the world. Okay, that's enough. Well, thank you all for listening. I will be back next week with the ScatterBrian number 7. So turn on that notification bell. Get ready for some Saturday morning content. Not as cool as Saturday morning cartoons, but still right up there. Again, thanks to everybody listening and commenting, and the ones that tell me how much they enjoy it. Until next time. Oh, I forgot to plug myself. I got to plug. Right Arm Hexane, Instagram, Tabs Entertainment, YouTube, Brian Williams on Facebook. Thank you all for listening. Have a fantastic week. Be safe, and I'll see you next week. Peace.